Are we live? We're live. Would you look at that? Wow. Welcome, everybody. If you're watching this, this is the first video of the Top Shot Shark channel, which has been created. Would you look at that? So I'm looking forward to this. I hope this turns into something. I'm not, not trying to pursue this as a full-time job or anything, but I thought I would possibly get into sharing some Top Shot content with y'all. I got my basketball shirt on, of course. This is one of many. I probably got the second most extensive collection, probably to Jacob. This is my Paul George 24, because obviously Paul George hadn't changed his number yet. This is my PG 24, probably from 2013 when I was really excited about PG, thought he might be MVP, was a heck of a defensive player at that point. So yeah, PG's great. But what I want to do is go into Top Shot here, and I want to do probably the staple of this channel, which will be Marketplace Review, which is go into Marketplace, look at a few moments, and just talk about them, think about them, and think about the sets and the mints and all that goody goodness, those little tidbits we love to obsess over and proselytize about and turn into little Nostradamuses about, oh, I think the Dapper blog means this, or, oh, I think, Jacob said this, but what did Rohop say at the AMA? We love it, we love it. I'm not, not meaning to be, mocking in any way, but, we love it. We love the chase. And that's why I'm a Top Shot Shark. That's why this channel is called what it is, because it's cool to be a whale. Certain people can be whales if they want to be, they didn't have to, they may have started with money. They may have gotten money in January or February. That's fine. But isn't it cooler to be a shark? Isn't it cooler to go after the deals, to go after the sets, to complete, to say, oh, I had my Jalen Smith and at 44 and I sold it for 205, or I had my Jordan Noir at 76 and I sold it for 250. Side note, I had Jordan Noir at 103 and I think I sold them for like 120. I made like $10 or something. Great. That's one example of what not to do when you've got a 5-badge Jordan Noir. Anyway, we're going to go in the Marketplace. Let's see what happens. So what have we got in the Marketplace? I was about to sing a song, but I realized I was about to could have been deplatformed before we even got off the ground. So here we go. Mikal Bridges. See, this is the first thing I want to say right here. What are we doing? Series 2. I have 4X, but Series 2 should not be going for $3 anymore. It shouldn't even go for $4. It's worth, let's see, if you pay $3 for Mikal Bridges, you get, if memory serves, 4 times that in collector score. You've got a 4-to-1 collector score to dollar ratio. I mean, very few things will provide that. I don't even think most legendaries provide that. So S2 commons are the cream of the crop when it comes to collector score, guys. We need to scoop those up. You'll see I have more of those as we go. But yeah, that's just one of my sons. I love Mikal. I think if you give him a team like the Sacramento Kings, he's averaging 22 a game right now. I think he's got the fluidity, the handle, the length. Obviously, he's a serious defensive player of the year candidate this year. I think Mikal Bridges is legit as they come for a guy under 25. I just traded him in a progressive league, but what the heck. Steph Curry, 575. Oh, and I'm a Suns fan. Just letting you know, go Suns. We've got the second best record in basketball right now. Second of those pesky Warriors, which we'll get to in a second, because here's Steph Curry at the All-Star game. Obviously inflated by the recent challenge. Shout out to Steph. I love Steph. Man, I followed Steph back from Davidson in 2008. I remember marking in Davidson against Georgetown. I think I called the upset over Georgetown. They had Patrick Ewing Jr. and Roy Hibbert, and another NBA player who I'm forgetting off the top of my name. But that Georgetown squad was legit, and Steph and Jason Richards beat him anyways. Jason Richards, man, he had a short stint with the Miami Heat. He's not on here yet. Maybe he will be. Who knows? Anyway, Steph, yeah, I knew I could see the flair. I could see the shooting percentage. I think if you look at a guy in college and you say, oh, they're shooting 40% from 3 on high volume, they're the highest usage guy on the team. Like if you go into, a sports stats site for college hoops, you look at that and you're like, that could be really interesting, So Steph, destined for greatness, very much has written himself into the history books, very excited for him in any way. Yeah, what is this? What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, it's not going to last, obviously. Nobody lets a dollar moment last, but Thanasis Antetokounmpo. I mean, is he I had a 47K. I sold it, at $2. Is he a rotation player? Jury's out, but is any moment worth $1? I don't think so. I don't think we shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be doing this because we could make more money from it, because we are undercutting each other, and because this will undoubtedly be somebody else's trade ticket, right? One man's trash is another man's treasure. So, yeah. Anthony Edwards Throwdown. Anthony Edwards is really good. There's no denying Anthony Edwards is really, really good. How good is the question? He is a good ball handler. He's no James Harden. He's certainly no Kyrie or Steve Nash. Like, you want him to be fluid with his handle if he's going to have the ball in his hands, which he does. You don't want him to take bad contested shots. I think his shot selection is getting better. I haven't watched a ton of T-Wolves this year, but I think it's safe to say he has the athleticism. He could be a really dangerous two-way player. His focus, it's the mental stuff. It's the stuff that, that made Grant Hill. It's stuff that makes Jason Tatum, or the stuff, well, I'll get to Jason Tatum in a second, but it's the stuff that differentiates, a Kobe. What is the difference between Kobe and maybe, somebody like J.R. Rider? It's like Kobe had the understanding of where the ball was on the floor, what his teammates were capable of, and ultimately he just decided to ignore them. But, the difference, I almost feel like, here's the thing about Anthony Edwards, I almost feel like the potential was already baked in to this price of $320. I almost feel like a Throwdowns out of 1,800 with 2 badges at $320 out of 1,800 for a rare. It's kind of baked in. That might go down unless even if he is a bona fide Hall of Famer. See, that's the funny thing. The Steve Nashes, would you rather have a Steve Nash or a Tim Duncan run it back, or this Anthony Edwards? Marketplace says Anthony Edwards. And it's like two guys are Hall of Famers, and they're priced less than this. And one guy is in his second year with almost twice the mint count, and he's priced higher. The collector score may be something of a, I just think it's the dunk. Yeah, is this the Utah? Is this the one over Utah Watanabe? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. No, this is the Blazers. What does he do? Okay, I can't knock that. I certainly can't knock that. All I'm going to say is, be careful with the mints, because the greater the mint, the more likely someone is to come in there. Can I get it back, please? Go back. There you go. The more likely someone is to offer that moment for sale lower than what you just bought it for. You know what I mean? The more, I just sold my Landry Shaman. Okay, I'm getting out of my Nets S2, all right? Just don't hate me for that. I'm from Jersey. I'm a longtime Suns fan. It's a whole thing. We'll get into it. But I just think that, first of all, I think the entire run it back 05-06 set is underpriced, which is why I bought the whole thing at least once over. And yeah, I just feel like, I would say be careful of $320 second-year guys who, could end up bouncing around the league. Yeah, if you got someone like that with that potential, like Zach LaVine was accused of having bad, selfish traits, and Julius Randle was, described as hot garbage by a lot of people. These things can change. These things can change. RJ Barrett, the jury's kind of out. So I look at these guys and I'm confident, but I just don't know. I remember thinking a couple of years ago, would I, like before Devin Booker was an all-star, would I trade Devin Booker for Jimmy Butler? And if I had control over Jimmy Butler's contract for as long as Devin Booker, the answer might honestly be yes, because Jimmy's a two-way player. Jimmy probably does more for his team than Book does. And I love Book. And I know Suns fans are going to drag me out to the coals and burn me at the stake here, but it's like, you can't always bank on potential. I knew this. I lived through Andrew Bynum, all right? Andrew Bynum, you know? You remember the four-way trade. You remember Andre Iguodala to the Nuggets. Then you know just how bad, and I mean that in a good way, Andrew Bynum was. And where is he? He's sitting on his couch. You know, wow, what's his face from Yahoo Blog? Kelly. There was, on Ball Don't Lie back in the day, somebody said Bynum was a clear-cut, certain Hall of Famer, and he had just played through those 2 championship years with the Lakers. And it's excruciating now to look back and to be like, oh, wow, Andrew Bynum's going to flame out in how many years? Like 3? Knees will do that to you, man. Big men. And we got to talk about Zion. I need a whole video that's just called "We Need to Talk About Zion," because I lived through Greg Oden too, believe me. But yeah, I do love me some. I love me some Kyrie and I love me some Devontae Graham, but I love me some. What was his face? What was I just talking about? I love him, whoever it was, and he's super talented, and that's great. But, you know, Anthony Edwards got to be, you know, somewhat careful there. All right, moving on. Fresh threads. What do we think of fresh threads? I can put up a poll. I've been putting up some polls on my Twitter lately, about 1 week. Just like, what are your sentiments towards the set? Would you buy soon? Would you sell soon? You know, obviously with the boom, I actually expected this to be higher. I mean, this is a great day to do this video because it's the day of gift back. You know, the market has shot up through the roof. You know, and this moment is, what's the real supply? Open versus unopened, because unopened isn't really pricing into this, whereas opened is. 8971, 424, which is less than 10%. It's actually less than 5%. And more than 10% still hidden in packs, which is fine. But what's the moment look like? Yeah, I think 10Ks are you know, good 10Ks, especially if you can get them as part of a small set like this or Hustle and Show. Should be $5-6, something like that. I mean, if you want to get them there, I'm saying. If you want to sell them, they'll probably go higher. I mean, Chris Chiozza, the Juan Toscano Anderson from Hustle and Show, I think that's a fairly comparable pack. And I think that this is, set. And I think that this is a comparable moment that will probably shoot up to $9 or $10. So that's the way I look at it, right? Like the mints are comparable. It's a common. It's one of the more completable sets. It's, you know, likely to have its fans on account of, you know, it's a set full of mini bottlenecks, right? So, I got to write down Landry Shaman. I just turned a profit on that, which is nice. And now it's time for a segment we call Bones Highland Incorporated. The man can start his own small business, given how popular he is. Oh, my goodness. You know, y'all love your flash challenges. Your flash, no longer showcase challenges, just challenges. And you love your Tyler Heroes who had bad, you know, juju coming into the year, right? I mean, God bless Tyler Hero, right? You know, Kentucky's own there. You know, and he's having a heck of a season. So, you know, good. But I guess the point is, you know, futures and fortunes can change in an instant, you know. And I look at Tyler Hero as a prime example of that. But Bones Highland can play. $363. Let me see another rookie here. Give me another rookie. I know there's another one here. Is there Io DeSumo or somebody, Kispert or something like that? You know, you can get a 4,000 mint rookie for 10 times less than that, and that's the point at which I say, oh, this is maybe, you know, this is too steep, even for a Series 2 base set pack, which is probably EV $9. You know, so. You know, we got Zach LaVine's and you've been McLemore's, and I just got a Jared Jack because I'm doing a little archive testing the waters thing where I like buy an archives moment, and you know, I try to buy it under value, and if it goes up, then great. I take the, you know, less than $1 in profits, and if it goes down, then you know, I just hold on to it and see if I can flip something else around to maybe get the whole set, but if nothing else, take the profits. And like, I'm fine selling commons at this point. I'll go through my collection at another day. I just want to show you guys what my collection is, you know, so that's good. How are we doing on time? I'm just getting myself together here, you know. We got 30 minutes. It's a free app. I'm going to look through, you know, if you've made it to this point of the video, I give you a lot of credit here. I've never done this before. I've never published something before. I've never made sure it was the content I wanted to publish. Never done any of that, right? This is maybe a third job for me. Fourth, if you count Top Shot collecting, this is a part-time of a part-time. This is kind of I don't know, this is I had it. Check this out. I had a Top Shot wish list. Oh, you can see it here. I had a Top Shot wish list before the Top Shot wish list. It was just a bunch of links. What did I have back in the day? Oh, I have both of these now. So I guess so long, Top Shot wish list, and hello, actual Top Shot wish list. And we'll go through that too. Why not? But I don't know what I'm doing. I need real audio equipment. I need real video equipment. What am I doing? I'm just having fun. So whether this becomes a sustainable pursuit or not, we'll see. I have to get better at talking, I have to get better at doing this, the production value, all that good stuff. Music, am I going to add that? I don't know. But we're going to see what happens. We're going to see if you like the content, like the sound of my voice, like the kinds of stuff I get into. I don't know. So we'll see, If it fails, it fails. I'm not counting on anyone to like or subscribe or anything like that. I don't need this to succeed. I really don't. I'm telling you. I just want to try it. I want to see if we have fun together. Maybe, have some discussions, do some marketplace reviews, go into your collections, bring people on, say, what are you thinking? What's your strategy? I'll talk to you about it. Maybe we'll do some debates, whatever, I have some ideas for challenge style, flip contests where you I set a timer and say there's a 4-hour thing. The person who has a 4-hour time frame, the person who has the most gains in these 4 hours, post a screenshot of your gains, and whoever has the greatest flipping in that 4 hours stretch gets a moment or something like that. But, that could be kind of a high stakes twist on challenges. I know it's maybe outside of the scope of what Top Shot is hoping for, but we'll get into that too. But there's a lot of fun ways to do this. I perennially, consistently, constantly, so many things to be done here. So let's keep going. I always like to look at LeBron. I think LeBron is the number one value on Top Shot. When I say value, what I mean is apples to apples. A 40K LeBron versus a 40K anyone else. Like value over replacement player if you're into baseball, or even some advanced basketball stat heads are into VORP. Like dollars to dollars, donuts to donuts. LeBron is the pound for pound best value on Top Shot. So I look at this moment and I say, ooh, that's a hammer right there over the Clippers, who, he doesn't have much of a rivalry with, but even so, that's a hammer. Would you want $223 for it? I almost suggest this is a bargain even still. Look, I mean, the grand picture, what is the grand picture, right? What are we working towards? What has all of this been about? Well, what this all has been about is that, we all amount to these little small businesses. Like there's the manufacturer of the moments. Let's pretend this was a physical product for a second. We have the manufacturer of the moments, and then instead of a wholesale distributor like, Walmart, Target, or something like that, we are these little individual distributors, right? And we distribute to each other, or to the next distributor, the next customer. We're all, that's the amazing thing about NFTs, is that we cut out so much of the price gouging and the manipulation, and we just deal directly with each other for whatever, our price is. There's no real, all of the value is in the fact that there's no real markups. There's no waste. There's no bureaucracy to whatever, we could spend money on. We're all these little Top Shot businesses, and we're dealing directly at cost. Like, what my Ben Wallace cost me. I know what your Roy Hachimura cost you. We can make a deal, like there's no, are they cooking the books? No, we're all, that's the beautiful thing about NFTs. We're all distributors to each other. And it makes, I bought this at $290. I thought that was a bargain. It was. I don't know what this is about. Come on, Ben Wallace. Like, do I have to show you this? Do I really have to show you this block here? Come on, man. Ben Wallace gets up and he stuffs the big Shaq just like that. Oh, my goodness. That was crazy. Oh, my God. Come on. Get out of here, Shaq. Get out of here. Oh, my goodness. He's 6'9", man. He's 6'9". 9. Is that beautiful or what? Rip Hamilton. Didn't you see that guy in the corner? You're like, this is a guy like right here in a white shirt. He was like, beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I love basketball. I love NBA basketball. Come on, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, how do we get back? I guess I just got to. Nope. Okay. Okay, take me back. So, Ben Simmons. What are we going to do with you? Nope. Devontae Graham, Jordan Clarkson. What are we doing with Top Shot debuts, huh? Maybe there's a Utah fan out there. And to you, I say, collect what you love. I mean, you know what? We can collect what we love and make a profit at the same time. That's the point of being a Top Shot Shark. You can collect what you love and make a profit. You don't have to do either or. You don't have to do either or. You can do both. You can collect something once, take your profit of it, reinvest it in something else, take your profit off that, and come back and buy the thing you really wanted and keep it. Who's to say you can't do that? You can do this however you want, man. Don't let Top Shot, don't let collectors, don't let El Dumbo, he's not listening, but don't let El Dumbo or Jacob or Rohan tell you how to collect. Don't let anybody tell you how to collect. Just do your thing, If you want to rent, seek, go with God. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you're going to do. And honestly, if you're in it for the wrong reasons, you probably won't have as many opportunities, and you probably won't be as devoted and invested in it. But if you love basketball, you'll probably be better at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for basketball heads like us. So I think we're in a good place. I think Top Shot's in a good place. I think the FUD has subsided, is probably gone into hiding, like John Wooden's spoof after the fall of the Confederacy, I can be edgy. That's where the shark comes in because I got some fangs, I may do that from time to time. So, but Alex Caruso, the pride of bald-headed white ball players everywhere, with headbands. Sadiq Bey. Oh man, $15 for a Sadiq Bey 3 Badger. This is not getting enough love here. If I really had that kind of scratch right now, I don't really. What's my scratch? Oh, actually, it seems like I sold Landry Shaman. I forgot. I can't really right now. I got a strategy. I'll loop you in on it, at a later date. I got a Nasir Little. Suffice it to say, this is a pretty good buy, I think. I mean, it's $12K. It's 3 badge. It's a rookie. I think the 3 badges are worth something. I know the 4 badges are all the rage, but the Sadiq Bey. I mean, if you need a Sadiq Bey, this is a Sadiq Bey. If you need, who was his face the other night? If you need Killian Hayes, you got Killian Hayes. It doesn't have to be. Like, I like this. I really do. It's the 3 badges just seems like a good deal. Like, side by side with this, yeah, I know it's James Harden. I know it's $12. I know it's the same mint. I know James Harden's a far superior player, but James Harden doesn't have 3 badges here. I look at this and I'm like, how good is Sadiq Bey going to be? We don't know. So, and there's a million James Hardens, things over there. There's only 12,000, I guess with the other one. There's probably, 20 to 25,000 rookie Sadiq Beys. There's no 40K, is there? Maybe there is. But there's less than there are James Hardens, I'll tell you that much. And, it could become more valuable because he's got potential, and I think it's a fairly reasonable price. I think it should be, no less than 3/4 of the 4K, or maybe it should be a full third, but no less than that of whatever the 4K is, because it's a 4K. It's the same player. It could be a decent play. What does this play look like? Tell me what you got going on here. Oh, it's Josh with the okay. Man's got hops. Josh Jackson with the pass. Loops it up. It's a common play. It looks like a common play, but it's nice. I like it. Come on here. Come on, do your thing. It's a little annoying. Oh, come on. That could be nice. John Morant could be MVP one day. Yeah, see, why is this $205 when Anthony Edwards, same mint, same series, is $320? Because Anthony Edwards is a rookie, and $320 is still too high, Why is an MVP a possible MVP less valuable? Maybe down the line, maybe not this year, but why is it possible as someone who was in the MVP discussion at the beginning of this year so much less valuable than a guy who hasn't proven himself on a losing team? I don't buy that. I hope the Top Shot market kind of corrects for that. But if not, that's okay. It's not my market. I can't control you. I got myself some Wally. Cool Cats. Ugh. One of the things is I'm not going to be an NLL person, you know. I'm not going to be in the 9 Lives Lounge, and that's okay. We'll see what comes to that. You know, Austin Rivers, 10th pick, New Orleans Pelicans, 2012, #1 recruit in the nation, and now kind of a role player who never really, you know, he became an NBA player. It's not like he's out of the league, but, you know, beyond that, Trae Young. I got one Trae Young just for flash challenges, just a couple of backups. Ooh, Jerry Stackhouse. Ooh. I bought this for $74. I could turn a not so indecent profit here. That is what? The math in my head, no. But suffice it to say, it's probably, I could turn a decent profit there. I mean, even my other Jerry Stackhouse is low. You want to see my collection real quick? So I want to see my collection real quick. Where's my, I bought a Jerry Stackhouse today with my gift bag. Nope, that's Jermaine. This one. And I bought it for $75, and now I could sell it for no less than $88. I even think it's, honestly, I think it's worth more than that. But and I don't need the money right this second, do I? No, I guess not. But what are the recent sales? If it dips even a little bit, I'm nervous. We'll come back and get it. I have another one, as you know. So 81, 75, 77. This is a good place. Good place for it to be. I think I ought to list it. I could get it for $7. I think I could bounce back and get it for $77 in 2 minutes, unless it's really taken off. Is it? What's the deal? Show me. I like this new page though. By the way, it's pretty cool. I don't know. What do you think? Sell the Stackhouse? Don't sell the Stackhouse. I'll tell you what. To be continued. I'll let you know if I sold the Stackhouse or not. You can even go into my account. My account is, by the way, it is Kane Marco 620. If you want to check me out, I am a run it back holder. I am extremely pumped about that. I got a really nice collector score, though nowhere near the Stay Stacked and Dingalings and you know, Alxos of the world. You know, I'm pretty good. I'm somewhere in the middle. I did a lot of grinding, you know, to get to this point. I did, you know, threw in a couple thousand of my own, of course, but, you know, not of course. I know everybody doesn't start with that, but, you know, grateful to be at this point. Just bought a lot of packs, sold a lot of packs, bought a lot of challenges, sold a lot of challenges, etc. I'm gonna leave you with that, and let's see where this thing goes. Yeah, let's keep it popping. You know, until then, may the Top Shot be with you, and let's talk soon. Yeah.